Well, welcome to the airfield and welcome to your club, Young Pilots International. Every week you're going to get a content drop, and it'll either be a lesson, an interview or a feature. And each month we bring a special guest into the studio who also joins us on a live stream for live Q&A with you. And the special guests that join us each month come from all corners of the aviation world. Fast jet pilots, helicopter pilots, commercial airline pilots and senior training captains, meteorologists, scientists, air traffic controllers, and everything in between. And they're going to share with you everything they've learned through their career. And we also put them in one of these aircraft and have them attempt the YPI performance timed lap to see how they perform under pressure. The lessons that I'm going to teach fall into two camps. Flying. I'm going to put you in the air with me and I'm going to teach you exactly how to fly different flight maneuvers. And then back on the ground, I'm going to show you how to use your flight sim at home, be that X-plane on a tablet or a gaming computer setup. We're going to turn that into a proper training machine with exercises for you to practice at home. And this means that when you do get the opportunity to fly a real aircraft, you'll know what to do because we'll have practiced it together. I'm also going to teach you theory, not just the theory of flying, but prepare you for every exam that you need to pass to become a pilot, from meteorology, air law, navigation, and a whole lot more, saving you thousands of pounds in ground school. And by eking it out over a little bit of time, by the time you go to take those exams, you'll have good depth and breadth of knowledge. However, if you want a shortcut and you want to get there more quickly, you don't have to wait every week for the content drop. We've got a back catalogue of lessons that you can geek out to. So for example, if you really want to get through a meteorology exam, you can run our meteorology videos and courses all at once and accelerate your way through the course. And as well as teaching you to fly and preparing you for your ground exams, we also have lots and lots of bonus lessons slipping in where you get to learn things that you wouldn't normally get close to in a flying school. Be that how to fly an air ambulance mission in a helicopter to VOR approaches in an Airbus A320. Each month is wrapped up with a special feature, and that could be an overseas expedition, a flying adventure. We sometimes get some of you into the air and follow that journey, or we go out on location somewhere, but we always leave that as a surprise at the end of the month. But perhaps best of all is our community forum where we run challenges, competitions, host live streams, and perhaps just meet like-minded people that are as obsessed with aviation as you are. We only leave about 2 months worth of content live. Now you can access more content, specialist courses to accelerate, but at any one time you've got about 2 months worth of content. So there's a few fundamentals I want to take you through so that you have got the building blocks to understand what's going on before you jump into any of the lessons. So stick with me here. Firstly, this is the tried and tested, trusty Icarus C-42, and this is the aircraft I'll be teaching you to fly in. Now let's just have a quick look at how an airplane like this works. Well, see, we've got a big set of wings coming off the side here. And can you see here, we've got what's called a control surface. Can you see the control surface? It's called a control surface because it's a surface that I as a pilot can control. Now, interestingly enough, if I move this stick in the cockpit, right or left, it moves this control surface. This one here is called an aileron. Now, if I move the ailerons using this lateral sideways movement on the stick, it's going to make the aircraft roll. It's going to make the aircraft roll. If I come to the back of the aircraft round here, I've got another control surface. This one's called the elevator. Now, if I move this elevator by moving the stick in the cockpit backwards and forwards, and it's going to make the aircraft pitch down or pitch up. And I've got a third control surface here. It's the rudder. Now, if I can control the rudder by using my rudder pedals, my feet in the cockpit. Now, on a flight sim at home, you probably won't have rudder pedals unless you're really lucky. You might have something else. Sometimes if you twist your joystick, it will move the rudder. But the rudder will make the aircraft yaw, makes the aircraft yaw. And the final control I have is not a control surface, but it is a control. It's our throttle. If you add power, then you're initially going to speed up a little bit and the aircraft will climb. If you come off the power, the aircraft will slow down a little bit and then it will begin to descend and glide back down to earth. And if you put the power just in the middle, the aircraft will fly without climbing or descending. Now, if you can get your head around those basic controls, rolling, using the stick, pitching using the stick, or possibly the yoke, and yawing using your feet and rudder pedals, and also using full power to go up, no power to go down, and half power to keep the aircraft level, then you're well on your way to becoming a pilot. Now, at some point, you will need to get into a real aircraft and learn to fly it for real. But by working with YPI, we're going to save you dozens of hours and thousands of pounds. Now, I am going to go and punch some holes in some clouds. And if you stick with YPI for long enough, you will too. Clip up!